This is Adele, Mike, and Jeff from Quadricopter, and this is our first attempt of doing a live broadcast from the Inspire 2, doing some air-to-air, and we're filming the Freefly Alta X. And we had a little bit of technical difficulties on the first take because we hit the record button and started recording audio. And when we started recording audio from the Inspire 2, it killed the live broadcast stream. So that's a bummer, but it wasn't a total loss. We still have the footage of the Alta X from the Inspire 2. So I'm going back and recording audio on top of our flight today. Now you're looking at a Freefly Alta X heavy lift system, as I said in the beginning. And this setup we have running on four 10,000 milliamp batteries. By using our QuadraPower 10,000 milliamp batteries, they weigh 11.9 pounds. If we use the stock batteries that we purchased with the aircraft, which are actually 16,000 milliamps, two of them, those weigh 18 pounds. So we save 7 pounds by using our 10,000 QuadraPower batteries. And we're also using the plate that CopterWorks. It's just a carbon fiber plate that you set on top of the Alta X. Then that allows you to use the four 10,000 batteries instead of just the two larger batteries. So that's kind of what we're doing here. Some setup that we've done with the Alta X. We've set up Phoenix LiDAR systems. So you can, through the Q ground control app, you can do autonomous missions with the PX4 flight controller. So we've done that. We've set up a Phoenix LiDAR system. We've also set up a FLIR Duo Pro, which is a very small camera that has a regular view RGB 4K camera next to a thermal imaging camera. And that camera is very small, probably under 2-pound payload. We did put it on a Movi Pro. That customer is going out using the Q ground control app, flying autonomously and flying it out as far as he can with his line of sight and landing it. It turned out to be a pretty slick design. As I said, this is all Freefly Systems products here that we're looking at, and they are assembled in Seattle, Washington. Tab and Jeff have been friends for probably 15 plus years. They met each other at a flying field in Washington back when they flew RC helicopters. They were running gas engines, motors, and they were doing 3D stunts with them. So they met up at a flying field, and it was a competition type thing. And since then, they've been friends. So we've kind of been pretty connected with the Freefly and the US-made systems here. Another use case that we've done with this Alta X is we have a customer that wants to fly a medical box. Now, their medical box is about 20 pounds. It is designed to keep blood at the perfect temperature without freezing. And their use case is wanting to fly blood across campus in Texas because I guess driving just is not an option. There's so much traffic, it would take so long. So their use case is they want to have a safe flight path that's non-restricted to them, and they would fly the blood across campus, drop it at their health center. So we've been working with them and testing that out. So that was a pretty interesting application there. Let's see here. We've also been testing the Alta X. You can purchase an RTK module. Retails for about $2,000. That's for the RTK module. With the RTK module, you'll get 30 plus satellites. So it just is rock solid in the air. It does not move. Centimeter accuracy. Without the RTK, I think we were getting about 9 or 10 satellites for our positioning. So the aircraft alone starts at 16,000, and then you can kind of customize it from there. Choose your battery options, your payload options, which remote transceivers you want to use. As I said in the first video, we use the Futaba setup just because that's what Jeff is used to flying and what he likes to fly. But you can also do, I think it's called a Frisky Dual Sky 900 megahertz setup with the Team Black Sheep receivers. We do have a customer doing that, but we're using the Futaba and an FRX Pro. The FRX Pro is also 900 megahertz, and that allows you to use the Q Ground Control app for the autonomous flight. That's kind of the setup we're using. The Alta X has a 33-inch prop, so it is a little bit of an asymmetrical quad as well. That 33-inch prop does fold, as you saw on our setup video, but it also produces a pretty low and quiet noise for a quad of this size. The other kind of cool thing about the Alta X is that it folds down into a very small package so that you can travel with it. It's about the same size as the Alta 8, the fold down size. So that's pretty nice. Another thing to note about the X is that Freefly designed an active blade system, they call it, and they added in this piece into the motor that allows the blade to move. It reduces 1/5 of the vibrations, so that, you know, translates to smoother flights and smoother video. One thing we're kind of finishing up with, but we didn't really start off with, your pre-flight checklist and everything you go through to make sure that this system is ready to go. It's safe. We did the pre-flight checklist before Jeff got here, so we actually physically looked at all the props. We made sure they're attached properly and tight. We made sure that the batteries are fully charged. You might think that that's a crazy thing, but you know, if you put the non-charged batteries on there, you'll know pretty quickly with the low voltage warnings. What else do you do in a pre-flight checklist? You make sure that everybody's behind the pilot at all times, so nobody's gonna walk up and be in the flight path of the bird. And then, you know, you put your safety into action. The pilot says props up when he's about to take off. Everybody's aware of their surroundings, so you keep your eyes on the bird and stay behind the pilot. It's good just to have your pre-flight checklist and your safety protocol in line before, you know, you take off. And then if you have any kind of issues, that's also part of your safety package, is that you would record what happened, how you can fix it, how you can make sure that it doesn't happen again. That's kind of how we operate with these systems. This Alta X is a very large heavy lift system, so you know that safety and pre-flight checklist is very important. We're still out here working every day in Montana, and if you have any questions about the Alta X or any other drones, we're here. Just reach out to us. You can give us a call at 406-897-1027 or write us at sales@quadricopter.com. I went into a little bit of information in the beginning, introducing ourselves. So if you haven't talked to us and you want to talk drone, just give us a call. We're here, usually 9 to 3 or 4 Mountain Standard Time. We're going to try doing these weekly broadcasts, and maybe next week we'll go a little smoother. We won't record the video from the Go app, and we'll do it again. It really makes you respect all the musicians and entertainers that are having to do live broadcasts from their home. See what goes into it, the trials and tribulations of having to do a live broadcast on the spot. Anyway, this is Adele, Mike, and Jeff from Quadricopter, and you are looking at the Freefly Alta X system.